Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Nugget of Truth time with Pastor Matt on a cold. A lot of frost out this morning, Tuesday morning. We're on Nugget number 423. I think David is probably my favorite Bible character. Certainly very intriguing. All right, anyways, today's Nugget is about David and how he had an anointing. Again, that word anointing is a strange word for us, isn't it? We don't know exactly how to wrap our heads around this idea of anointing. We want it. How do we get it? Is it random? So here we go. David had 7 brothers. He was the youngest, and all the others looked stronger and abler than he did. Samuel, the priest, was a godly man, but he looked at the 8 sons of Jesse as everyone else did, with human eyes. He anticipated the anointing of God with earthly measurements, a mistake no one can afford to make, but that everyone does. I like that. Samuel learned a divine principle on that day of selecting a new king. He learned that God's anointing does not follow human standards. It is held in secret in his unfathomable wisdom until he is ready to reveal it. Think of what that means for us and our churches. We define the anointing of God on a preacher by how well he relates to people and preaches a sermon. We define the anointing of God on a ministry by how impressive it has made its reputation. We define the anointing of God on each other by how we dress, how we part our hair, how socially smooth we are, or how talented or knowledgeable we appear to be, or I'll add attractive to the mix. And all the while, the wisdom of God is peering into each person's heart, looking beyond talent, looking beyond appearance, gifts, intellect, resources, and everything else. This is the sentence to remember. Character is the key. Obedience and submission are the cornerstones of his anointing. He will bless people we least expect him to bless, and shelve people we least expect him to shelve, all because he's looking in places we can barely see. That doesn't mean that gifts, talents, intellect, resources, and even appearance are irrelevant. It simply means that not one of those things can fulfill the will of God in a person if his heart is not right. That should say 2 profound things to us. Number 1, we can't judge people by the standards we normally use, and we can't be disciples based on the gifts we think he has given us. In both cases, opinion is irrelevant. The piercing eye of God is not fooled. The quality of anyone's discipleship at all times depends on the condition of the heart. It's all about the heart. We all want God's anointing. I think we all want God's anointing. And it's all about where our heart is. Are we walking in submission? Are we trying to fit God into our plans instead of doing it vice versa? Well, take care. God bless. Have a great day. Bye.